Hello, everyone. This is the Mind of Lilith, and welcome to another Open Mind Intuitive Tarot message for the collective and the audience. The audience and the collective. I have a small audience at this point, at this time, but I think this message today is for the collective as well. I have been hearing the song Old Man River for the past few days. And Old Man River was written in the 1920s, I think 1925. And it's about the Mississippi River, but also about the experience of Black American sharecroppers or slaves during that time period. The Mississippi River could be going through some changes right now. There could be events involving the Mississippi River. I'm not sure what this message had to do with the collective message for today, but there may be events surrounding the Mississippi River, either performed by human beings ritualistically, or there's a ritualistic purging of the river by itself. So the river may be purging itself by way of high tides, storms, flooding. The moon is in Scorpio. And it is it's a part of a grand water trine involving Mars in Cancer, which is the moon's dispositor. Then we also have the stellium involving the Sun, Neptune, Saturn, and the North Node in Pisces. So we could see a lot of water-related events, floods, torrential rains. It's not hurricane season yet. I think hurricane season starts, was it June, something like that? June, and it ends in October, November. But there could be water-related events happening over the next couple of days. We shall see. Spirit guides, what message do we have for the collective archangels, divine messengers? What message do we have for the collective? What do they need to know? Important message for the collective. The river absorbed a lot of energy. The Mississippi River absorbed a lot of trauma, and it has to purge itself. It's not happy. The river is not happy. I don't want to say it's in grief. It absorbed the energies of the people around it, the environment, the circumstances, a lot of trauma, a lot of tragedy, a lot of occult rituals were performed by the river, with the river. The river is purging itself. The collective consciousness is trying to purge itself of generational curses, genetic, ethereal, energetic. There's a purging going on. There could be people performing rituals, or it's like the Mississippi River may claim lives or something like that. There may be a sacrifice. The river may flood as a ritual to, I don't know, some sort of sacrifice. The river itself, the Mississippi River itself, may take some lives through a flood or some other situation in order to, I guess, assuage its anger or feed it. It's something wrong with the river. We'll see. What's going on, spirit guides, with the collective? Blue, depression, sadness, water. You see the skull here? Intuition, open spaces, inspiration. I didn't even see this lady. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so the river itself, people are doing rituals by the river because of this moon and Scorpio energy, or the river itself is performing its own rituals. We have Neptune here. You see the fog or the smoke? She's wearing a mask. Things that are hidden. This is Okay. There could be occultists performing rituals by the Mississippi, or with the Mississippi, or the Mississippi itself is performing its own ritual. The rituals that people are performing may be used to cloak themselves, amplify their powers or their abilities, or to assuage or appease these angry, depressed water energies. Blue, kite situation blowing in fragile, pretty, tangled reminders. Wind-related events, torrential storms, rains, tornadoes along the Mississippi blowing in, kite situation, fragile, pretty, tangled reminders. Yeah, and it's, you know, Mother Nature is gorgeous, but it's also very dangerous. Is there a kite? There is a kite being formed here. Okay, hold on. Let me check my chart really quickly. There could be a kite. Let me see. Where's the moon? I think there is a kite. You damn right. Wow. Okay. Okay. So a kite is being formed between the moon, Uranus, Mars, and all these planets in Pisces, but most notably the sun in the North Node. So the moon is forming an opposition with Uranus, right? That is sort of like the stem, or the stick, the part you hold, the kite you're holding. The stick that you're holding is like, the kite is like a square, right? Is someone doing this? This is Scorpio. This is Uranus. This is Mars. This is the North Node, or the sun. There is a kite being formed. A kite is rectangular, square. Someone could be doing this near the river. Wow. Okay, let me get back to this reading. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's resume. Let's continue. Spirit guides, please continue this message for the collective. The situation is fragile, or precarious. It's like having to appease the water gods. Some sort of ritual sacrifice is being done or created or performed. Please continue the message, please. Awareness. Maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. There's an eye here. This is the right eye. Find inner peace in moments of stillness. Right. It's almost like this has to be done to keep the peace. There are spirits along the river that want to be fed, or they want vengeance. Rituals may be performed by the river or by people using the river's energy to either purify themselves, amplify their power, or to appease the Mississippi water spirits, water gods, I don't know, entities or people who are sacrificed by the river, for the river, in the river. A lot of grief. It's oh Lord, there's so much baggage. There's so much baggage. You see here, these two cards, this eye is It's like she's in the water. You can see here. She's under the water. These look like coral reefs or little flowers. She's in the water, but looking up. The river is aware of something. Peace. She's been looking at everything. She's been seeing everything. She's aware of everything. Can't get away with it, away from it. It's like this is a close-up of what's happening down here. Spirit guides, what's happening with this message? Can we continue this story, please? Archangels and spirit guides, what is going on with this story? I think people are becoming aware of their connection to this river. It's like whatever's going on with this river is a part of the collective consciousness. It's like the lifeblood of the country, or some parts of the country. Very spiritual place, the Mississippi. This kind of looks like the Mississippi also. More information, please. Ten of Pentacles, Virgo, Hierophant. Beliefs. Virgo, this is ritual. Virgos are the masters of ritual. Virgos represent repetitive action, perfectionism. Rituals have to be performed at a certain time and exactly the way they're supposed to be performed. Like you have to use the precise amount of, I don't know, herbs or incantations, or using there's precision here. You can't perform rituals sloppily. The space must be clean and prepared for this. The Hierophant. We have here in this particular deck a goblin, a candle, a feather. Okay, there are people performing rituals on the river. Could be Native Americans, or they're being performed by Native American ancestors. There are Native American spirits along the river. Virgo energy. Virgo's on the south node. That's the past life. The Hierophant is Taurus. That's Uranus and Taurus. The moon is here too. So it's like this experience is being triggered by the transits. South node in Virgo. Uranus and Taurus. The moon opposing Uranus, which is extremely volatile. The moon is in a water sign. The moon's dispositor is in a water sign. The moon's dispositor is making a trine with Neptune and the sun and Saturn and the north node, which is opposing the south node. There are people doing rituals along the river to restore balance, or the rituals, the river itself is performing ritual. I don't know, it's like someone's trying to appease the gods, or the river itself is going to do what it has to do to get justice or create balance. This is kind of giving me magician energy too. Four of Water, Four of Cups, Cancer. Mars is in Cancer. And then we have the Three of Wands, Aries energy. New beginnings, new opportunities. This is Jupiter. This is the 8th from here. The 8th is Scorpio. So we don't have, okay, Pisces is not here. What is here? Because it's opposing Virgo, the 10 of Pentacles. Then we have Cancer, Mars in Cancer. This Aries energy. Aries is, Venus is in Aries, Mercury is in Aries. They're both going retrograde towards Pisces. This is in conjunction, which represents some sort of extreme action that's taken to create balance. Inconjunctions are also aspects of disease, of intention. This is being done intentionally. This is not an accident. Whoever's doing this, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Spirit guides, please continue this message for the collective. They know what they're doing. These are occultists who are using the river to heal themselves, to amplify their power, to appease the gods of the Mississippi, to appease the ancestors or the souls that are still on the Mississippi or in the Mississippi. They know what they're doing. White people with Native American blood. The Hierophant represents belief systems and tradition and orthodoxy. The people doing this, they've been doing it for centuries, many years. These are occultists. More information, please. Confessions, pain, and running. Apprehensive, right. Yeah. Yep. Right. They're trying to appease these gods, or the ancestors who were tragically sacrificed to this river, ghosting their ghosts along this river. They are not happy. They're stuck. Unveiling, coming clean, messages, unveiling something. I mentioned this is being veiled here, this mask. This is like a veil. Hiding one's appearance, one's intentions, trying to escape, I don't say karma, but it's like I'm going to appease the water gods because I've done something I shouldn't have done. Or I'm trying to buy more time. Running away from karma, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. A lot of fog here. There could be, if I were you guys, I would not be walking along the Mississippi or any bodies of water tonight. There are people out here looking to make sacrifices to these water gods or for their own enrichment. Spirit guides, what other messages do we have for the collective? Yin and yang, balance, creating harmony through balance. Right. I'm mentioning balance being restored. Hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. There are people performing. Listen, could be Virgos involved. Virgos, Taurians, whoever. Occultists are involved here. Women, primarily. The marriage of spirit and matter, creating harmony through balance. They are trying to, I don't know who these people are, but they know what they're doing. They've been doing this for a long time. It could be, again, white women with Native American ancestry or Native Americans with some other ancestry. But these people are doing this to appease spirits, guides, ancestors, show contrition, remorse, sacrifices being made. Spirit guides, please continue this message for the collective. No, not this deck. I'm being told to use the other deck. Okay. Where's the other deck? Here you go. Heaven and Earth Tarot. Got you. All right, let's continue. Spirit guides, what is going on with the collective today as it pertains to this story? There are occultists involved in this. These people are experts at what they do. They've been doing this for perhaps 10 generations. I didn't see this before. There's a wolf here. These people may have Native American ancestry. What is that? I can't see this. This is like a book. Some sort of ancient book. Neptune and Saturn are both moving into Aries this year. With Chiron. Chiron is here. Spirit guides, what is happening with this story for the collective? Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, South Node, prudence, working diligently towards something. Hangman, Pisces, North Node, sacrifice, service to others, ritual occultism, water energy. I would not. You guys may hear stories of people going missing along the river, bodies of water, oceans, bridges. People are doing rituals using bodies of water. The Hangman is also the card of sacrifice. South Node, North Node. Again, Pisces, 10 of Cups. 4 of Cups, Cancer. Freaking idiots. It's like, and I mentioned this earlier, people are doing this for their own enrichment. They could be doing it for their enrichment or for their prosperity, for their posterity, their prosperity, their bloodline, their family. It's like, I got to sacrifice this person or these people to maintain my power, my wealth, my status. Seven of Cups, illusory success. It's temporary. It's fake. This is like King of Swords, Pluto and Aquarius. Okay. This is not going to work this time. It's not going to work this time. It worked before, but something about this magic is not going to work because the age we're in. In the age of Pisces, these types of sacrifices were in alignment with the cosmic energy. In this age, no. It's not going to work the same way, or people are going to be found out about it. They're going to be found out. It's not going to work. It's like once this is done, somebody's situation may fall apart. Like instead of it working, because it used to work in the past, right? This ritual would be performed and then there would be a windfall of success and money, but it starts to crumble. It crumbles anyway. So if someone was doing ritual magic on other people, large groups of people, in the past they were able to see like an immediate benefit financial benefits, family protection. It's not working this time. They're going to see some sort of weakening of the power, dissipation of energy. 10 to 7. It doesn't go from the 10 to the Empress or the Queen. It goes from 10. It's not going to work this time. Not the age of Aquarius. It worked in the age of Pisces because that sacrifice was a part of that cosmic experience that we all had to go through. The slavery, the deception, the betrayal, Virgo, Pisces, slavery, and ritualistic slavery. That's done. It's not going to work this time. Clarify the Prudence card and the Hangman. 8 of Pentacles and the Hangman. Sorry. The Hermit. Again. Virgo. Wow. The Sun card. Leo. Are these heads of state doing this? People in power? It's not going to work this time. Another in conjunction between Virgo and Aquarius. Sorry, Leo. I'm sorry. That's not in conjunction. I'm sorry. I'm thinking this in Aquarius for some reason. I don't know why that came in my head. Maybe because the star is here. But this is the Sun. This is the 12th and the 1st. The Sun isn't in conjunction to Pisces. Leo isn't in conjunction to Pisces. The Fool, the Tower, the 6 of Cups, the Judgment, and the... Yeah. 6 of Cups, Tower, Judgment, and the Fool. It's not going to work. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's not going to work. If you look here, what I mentioned earlier, it's like a storm. And you see here in this card, and hopefully you can see the light a little bit. They're all coming out of water. This is not going to work. These are souls that were sacrificed on the river, by the river, for the river. They're here now. They're either being elevated or ascended. There's some sort of it could be a geological event, meteorological event, weather, Uranus and Taurus. It's not going to work. The Fool card. I'm not saying they're going to do anything negative. I'm saying they're trying to maintain the status quo, and they cannot. Not with the Tower and Judgment. It's over. Whatever they're trying to maintain is over. The Fool is here. So it's not the Tower and it's over. This is, yeah, they're trying to avoid judgment. Whoever these people are, by performing more sacrifices, they're not in alignment with that energy right now. It's not working for them. Because we're in the age of Aquarius. And Pluto's in Aquarius. And Pluto's dispositor, Aquarius's ruler, which is Uranus, a co-ruler, which is Uranus, is in Taurus, which is his Tower energy. So this is massively disruptive. The status quo is being broken down. The Hierophant. These people are doing rituals to try to maintain their power. It's not going to work. Or trying to avoid the karma for what they've done. And they're going to realize that it's like in the past, they may have seen their wealth grow, their power grow. Right? Which is why people were saying, oh, we don't believe in karma because the slavers or people who are doing bad things, they were able to have success and wealth. And no, it's coming now. And they're trying to avoid it by feeding this river, doing some ritual magic. Clarify the 7 of Cups and the King of Swords, please. It's not going to work. 5 of Cups. It's not going to work. Loss of pleasure, but I see this also as loss of power. This is Scorpio energy. We go from 5 to 7. The 6 is here too. Now, 5, 6, and 7 is all Scorpio energies, right? The 5, 6, and 7 of Cups are all Scorpio energy. The Moon is here. This is the perfect time to do it, but it's not going to work. The Empress is here, right? It's not going to work. She's not up here. She's down here. Nope. Loss of pleasure. This is Scorpio. This is Taurus. This is Scorpio, the opposition. They're trying to use the moon magic along with whatever's going on with Neptune and Saturn and North Node to like maintain the status quo, but it's done. The age of Pisces is over. Even though we're in Pisces energy, what's happening with Pisces right now is what was mentioned here. Unveiling, coming clean. Awakening, awareness, spiritual awareness. Like, okay, here's what's been going on for the past so-and-so centuries. Here's why these things have been so dysfunctional and whatever. Here's why there's so much suffering. Here's who's responsible. It's like people are trying to block or prevent the truth from coming out about what they have done to become who they think they are. And they're not. They lied. Now I'm not seeing any a lot of swords. It's mainly cups here, which means that it's like an intuitive. It's not going to be a message on the news about people losing power. It won't be a message. It'll just be, you just see it. You'll start seeing people losing power, losing wealth, losing prestige or status. Wealthy families that have been living in the South for centuries, never being held accountable for what they've done to the indigenous people there, to the slaves in that area, along the Mississippi River in general. You're going to start seeing them lose their homes. Children are going to have issues, health problems. It's not going to work. Clarify the Five of Cups and the Empress card, and we'll close it out. Queen of Swords, Justice, Libra, Peace. It's not going to work. More Libra. They're trying to restore balance by doing, it's not, that is the justice. The justice is you losing your power. So they're going to, there are a lot of angry or wandering spirits along the Mississippi or along the bodies of water in this country. There were ritualistic sacrifices or mass murders along the bodies of water on this continent. This was done on purpose to create some sort of energy lock or block for the age of Pisces. We're in the age of Aquarius now. That doesn't work anymore. Why are these rituals being performed? I gotta close this out. It's already 33 minutes. 33:11. The Star card, Aquarian energy. Healing. Trying to maintain the status quo and power in the age of Aquarius. Justice, right. Some people are trying to bring about justice. It depends on who's doing this, but if the vibration of what you're doing is negative, if it's about deception and manipulation and trying to hide it from your I guess taking accountability, it's not going to work. 2 major arcana. The Star card and Justice. Right, trying to appease these water gods or these spirits that are wandering and upset about what's happened to them, their land, their ancestors, their children, their progeny, their wealth. They're trying to appease these. It's not going to work. See all this water here? It's not going to work. One more. I've had a Star card and a Justice card, and then we'll close it out. Victory. Love. Magician. Knew that would come up. Lovers and the King of Pentacles. So this is what the objective is. To maintain the power. But 5 Pentacles. Ask what was this being done for? Right? This is about this is like basically making sure that somebody's wealth is intact, their family is intact, right? They're able to pass down wealth from generation to generation. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Lovers, Gemini energy twice. They're able to maintain their power in a sense. But this is, no. This is Cancer energy, the Two of Cups. This is, there was some sort of agreement or some sort of, it was an agreement. Material wealth, there's an agreement or contract or some sort of ritual performed by these people to maintain their family's wealth. It's like a married couple from the 1800s doing rituals on other people to amass wealth and fortune and power. And it worked initially, but then it ends up Five of Pentacles, Five of things. Why they have to do it again? It's not going to work this time. Why won't it work? What is the challenge here in this situation? What's the challenge in this situation? The High Priestess, Three of Swords, and yeah. There are some, there are some entities that are still in pain. And they want Wheel of Fortune. And they want, I don't say justice, but it's not going to work this time. Four of Wands, the High Priestess, is like your stability, your success, your power, your wealth, your position, your prominence, your good fortune is at the expense of someone else, of someone else's life. High Priestess, Cancer or Pisces energy. It's not in balance. It's not right. It's not right. It's not balanced. So it has to be artificially maintained. This was not acquired fairly. This wasn't done fairly. There was some deception, trickery, manipulation that happened. And that's what caused the grief and the pain in the Three of Swords. That's why it's not going to work, because it's not done at the right vibration. Or it's like you're trying to, okay, I stole your land 100 years ago. I drowned you in this river and sacrificed you to the gods of this land in order to accumulate wealth and power for myself. You're still here, but now 100 years later, to maintain this wealth and power, I'm going to do another ritual trying to appease you for stealing your stuff in the first. I'm trying to appease these spirits who are wandering because of my bloodline. I took their land, I took their everything, and now I'm trying to do rituals to appease them so they can keep looking out for me. It worked before, and it can't work now. I think our spirits becoming aware that they're being used in this way. Because over there, they were also under some sort of deception. If you could put spells on spirits too. You can bind spirits energetically through ritual magic, so that they're not aware of how they're being used against themselves and for your enrichment to keep them enslaved. They're also becoming aware of this, of how they've been used. They were whoever these occultists were. They put spells on the spirits on the other side so that they won't get revenge on them while using their energy. Ooh, Lord. Okay. They were using their energy to maintain their power. But the people on the other side didn't know, because they were blinded or bound by magic. That magic is dissipating. So it used to work, and then they used to be able to offer a sacrifice to these spirits in the past, and they would, receive some sort of a bonus or good luck or good fortune. It's not working anymore because the spirits are not aware that they were being used in this way. Wait, hold up. Your happy home came at the expense of my whole bloodline, my family, my children. They're starting to see they were still here for decades or centuries on the other side. They're now aware. The veil is being lifted. There's a mask that's being unveiling. There's a mask that's being pulled off. There was ritual magic performed on these spirits or these souls, and they could not get out of that space until now. Until now, Saturn is in conjunction to Pisces. Seeing things clearly, breaking of spells. It's not going to work this time. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I look forward to your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.